My first guest appears nightly on Conan right here on TBS. Welcome back to Lopez Tonight, Andy Richter.
Been to. I come over because our studio is kind of like a enclosed little sort of like, you know, like a little club, you know, full of lunatics, but still it's a club. I come over here, it's like a crazy block party full of lunatics.
There's definitely some people in here who have been apprehended and detained. It's almost like Wizard of Oz, like, you know, you guys over there, you know, really in the little house, you know, and then it lands and it turns into color. I mean, look. Look at the front row. Look at all these ladies in the front row.
Hello, ladies. That's just a coincidence that all the ladies in skirts end up in the front row.
Hello. Good man.
You're so transparent, George.
Oh, thank you. So I've been watching Conan's when you guys were in New York and in LA.
Yeah.
And I have to say that I have never seen you lose your cool with a guest.
Oh.
Until, I believe it was last week.
Well, it was a little bit of losing my cool.
A little bit?
Yeah,
But nobody ever sees you like that, Andy.
It was all in fun. And I snapped a little.
You got a little, let's take a look. He snapped a little. That's all right.
That was the most complicated seat change I've ever seen happen.
Sorry,
that was amazing. Now the waters are all mixed up.
Is one of these
No, I didn't want you to drink my water.
One of those
it was fine as it was.
It was?
Yeah. It was.
Oh, how do you know?
Because it's my goddamn job.
No, it's just that I have so little.
This is just... Andy, make sure those cups are straightened out.
Yes, sir, Mr. O'Brien.
See, I mean...
All right. But
there's a system in place.
You keep a tidy desk.
There's a system in place. There's a stagehand. He comes over and he moves them down. People do it all the time. They're always constantly, you know, and usually, actually, that was rare that I actually stopped them from doing it, because normally I'm like, all right, drink each other's backwash, see if I care. and it's dangerous, too, because you know these people have STDs.
Oh, yeah.
Celebrities. I mean, I have like 3 going right now.
Oh,
yeah. Absolutely. But
I got you some Valtrex. I think I got some samples in the back.
But Adam Levine, it just struck a nerve, because it's like I don't go on stage at a Maroon 5 concert and say, like, are you sure you want to use that guitar? So just, you know.
What else do you keep track of on the show? What other duties do you have?
Well, I do have the perfect vantage point, which is like from here, because I'm always looking at people from here.
Like that.
So, and right there, that's where the plastic surgery happens. So, yeah. So I get to see a lot of.
You can see some stars that have scars.
Yeah. The scars of the stars, and I also, but it's so that because there are like, you know, like there's there are men who actually there was a. And I'm not going to out him, but there's a guy who there used to be a rumor that this guy had to shave behind his ears because his facelift had pulled his beard back behind his ears. And he was on the show, and I saw razor stubble behind his ears.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, my God.
It's a terrible thing to happen to Tobey Maguire, but... but see, what I'm more into is the more sort of like... you know, having imperfections of my own. I like the imperfections. I like, you know, like the supermodel with a little bit of cellulite, or the spider veins, or like I remember there was on the old show back in New York, and I'm not a foot fetishist or anything, but there was a supermodel who came on and she was wearing like clear plastic shoes, and halfway through the interview they started to fog up with foot sweat. And I found that tremendously exciting.
That is hot. That's hot.
I was like, yeah.
That's hot.
Because when you think plastic shoes are gonna make funk.
Yeah.
They're gonna make fun.
That's cool funk, though.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
like that. When I was on Conan a couple weeks ago, you got chirped, man. Do you know what being chirped
No,
is?
I heard about this backstage and I was unaware.
You got
I'm
chirped.
walking around with chirp on me.
You got chirped,
and I don't
baby.
even know it.
Check this out. I chirped Andy when I was on Conan. You just got chirped.
It's just a little.
It's just a little bit of, you sneak behind somebody and you.
I didn't see that.
Your mission is to chirp Conan and send it to Lopez tonight.
All right, I'll try.
No. Your mission is to chirp Conan and send it to Lopez tonight.
Yes. All right, fine. I'll risk my children's future for your little prank.
All right, so a year ago, you guys, before you started at TBS, you guys were on tour a year ago.
Yes.
All over the country.
It was nuts. I'd never done anything like that before. I mean, I'd traveled for work, but it would be like, to go on location for something. But this was like
It's big.
rock and roll lifestyle,
Yeah, I saw the venues. They were 8, 10,000, 15,000 people sold
we had
out screaming.
Radio City Music Hall, the Gibson Amphitheater here. I mean, big venues, and traveling with trucks full of gear and loading in and sound checks. It was fantastic.
Okay, now here's the question. Did you party like a rock star? Come on,
For
Andy.
about 5 days, and then no, it's
In a row?
no, I mean
In a
like
row?
for the no. A rock star, maybe like a Christian rock star. Because it was like after the first 5 shows or so, everybody was like, "All right, let's go out and party," and like paid the people to keep the hotel bar open late. But there was on 5 days or so that we did that, and then it just caught. We're all like in our 40s.
Yeah.
We're like, and the next morning, just like, I don't think I can do this anymore. And also, it wasn't even so much the drinking as it was just like, with all the time that we spent together already and then going on tour together, we don't have shit to talk about to each other. Like after 5 days, we're done. We're just sitting there silently like,
Yeah, that's what
so
I
good.
say.
So good.
So, the documentary came out last weekend.
Yeah, it came out last weekend. It's getting really good reviews. It's
Right.
very funny, which for me was the most important thing.
And it's behind the scenes, which I always like to see.
Yeah. It's kind of like the historical perspective of losing the Tonight Show,
Right.
and then us going out on the road. But it's a lot of cool stuff. It's a lot of.
Well, you guys are great together, really. Seriously.
thank
You're
you
great,
very much.
Great team.
Thank
Aren't they a
you.
great team? Really great together. I'm always glad when you're here. The last time you were here, I told you when I was on the show that I love the story about when you went to Gay Day
Yes.
at Disneyland.
We're season pass holders in our family. We go to Disneyland quite a lot because what the hell else are you going to do with those kids?
Exactly, right?
Oh, let's go to get them at Anaheim's close. Let's go.
Have you
But
been back
last
to
time,
Disneyland?
Yeah. Well, just so you know,
Oh, yeah, tell
last
them
time
about-
it was just me and my daughter and then a friend of mine and his daughter because the mothers decided like, oh, this is easy. Like, all right, fine, take the girls, go. And we go there and see all these red T-shirts and quickly realize that it was Gay Day. And we sort of looked just like we fit right in. So it was kind of fun, It was kind of great. But
I like that.
my wife was out of town for a week, and I just went, and it was funny because we went on Friday, and Thursday I had been, we did the DVD commentary for the documentary, so I saw the documentary again, and it's the same thing like Conan sees it, and he's like, oh, I have this bulging vein in my eye. All we see is like our imperfections. So me, of course, I'm watching, I'm going like, oh my God, I gotta lose some weight. Just feel like shit watching the whole thing. But then the next day, I go to Disneyland, and I'm thin. I'm skinny at Disneyland.
You're skinny.
Yeah. If you start feeling fat, go to Disneyland,
All
'Cause
right.
you're not on a scooter yet. Come on.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. All right, next Gay Day, I want to go.
All right.
All right, we'll go on Gay Day.
Certainly.
And you too, Phil. We'll take Michael too. All right, so
Well, it'll be the three of us, so it'll seem like we have a non-traditional relationship.
it'll be like you haven't decided yet.
Yeah.
Chocolate or mocha?
Right.
Here's the thing. I always talk about how big my head is. I think your head is bigger than my head.
I have a.
Right?
I have
that
a-
thing's huge. Now, wait a minute. Now, when you played sports, was it an issue?
I played football, and my freshman year, I just played with a splitting headache the entire time because I would take off the helmet, and the imprint of the pads would be there for 6 hours. I'd go home with like little squares all over my head. And then the next year, they did me the favor of special ordering me a helmet, but it only came in white, which is like it looked like a medical device. And because our team color was red, they spray painted it, but it was the wrong shade of red. It was all cracked, so like I looked like the special member of special teams. You know, it was not fun. Not fun.
It's not fun, is it?
No.
All right, I'm gonna find a pool cue rack, and when we come back, we're gonna check Andy's head out. We'll be right back with more Andy. We're back with Andy Richter now. Andy, what's the official size of your head?
It is a size 8, which is virtually unfindable.
That is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 7 and 5/8.
Yeah.
So
You're actually on the far side of normal. I have to buy hats made for bears. I can't wear human hats.
What about when a hat says one size fits all?
Yeah, F you hat. Which is even, and then sometimes, and I think they got wise to that, and now it says one size fits most, which is the hat saying it's your fault. But yeah, I guess it is
That's
my
hilarious.
fault.
All right, I think my man Bobby, you found some pool racks.
All right,
Here's some pool cue
now
racks.
This is an old bar trick because I can actually it's not many people that can wear that as a hat. Just to prove that they're not altered. See? Yep.
That's the biggest head I've ever seen in my life. We got a new champion.
This head is the reason for 2 C-sections, both my children.
Oh, they're big-headed too?
Oh, big-headed.
You won't lose them in a crowd, though.
I certainly won't. But they do fall down a lot.
So in the schedule now that you've been on since November, and congratulations on your 100th show.
Oh, thank you.
Doing 4 shows a week is a grind. I mean, how the hell do you do that?
Well, you just kind of you suck it up and you do it. Although I do have some pre-show rituals that kind of help out. For instance, to pump myself up before each show, I do a little shadow boxing. And I shout my name really loud a few times, Andy, 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 and then I throw up into a wastebasket.
Nice. Yeah. It's funny because I have some rituals too. I mean, I go to craft service and it helps me relax to sort out the trail mix on the snack table.
Really? Sort it out and
separate the
it?
raisins, granola over here, cashews in my mouth.
Yeah. Another thing I do, and I do this pretty much every day, I adopt and then I immediately return shelter cats. Yeah. Just knowing they had that one moment of hope, it really calms me down. What?
Hey. Sometimes before a show, I'll watch Scarface backwards so that it has a happy ending, then I'm ready to go.
Oh, yeah, and sometimes this is a tough one for me, though. I stand and I look into a mirror, I'm dressed like a high school gym coach, and I scream, "You're no good! You'll never amount to anything!" And really gets me going.
Andy, my dressing room is actually a giant bouncy castle.
Really?
You should come over and try it sometime. I mean, 2 guys just bouncing around. Maybe invite another guy, you know. If you're not comfortable with another dude, you know, I'll just bounce by myself. You can watch. No pressure.
Can I come over dressed as a gym teacher?
I wouldn't have it any other way.
All right.
Conan airs weeknights at 11 on TBS. Andy Richter. When we come back, Constance Marie will be right here.